should have a port out of Myrtle Beach.
They should.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
Am I supposed to be on channel? What channel am I supposed to be on?
26.
26. Okay. 26.
It's supposed to be on there.
Yeah, make sure to turn your receivers on real quick.
Is mine on?
Yep.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Alright, awesome. Well, like I say, good morning. My name is Amun-Ra. That's Arthur. Pretty sure you already met him.
King, off of you guys.
Yeah.
You know how you die, right?
Oh, stop.
Him and I are going to be protecting you through the entire excursion, okay? Now, a couple ground rules before we head out, and this is very important. We're going to be on public roads about 80% of the time, so I want to make sure that we stay on the inner part of the left lane. That's the side that we drive on.
Okay.
If you're American, I apologize. Now, secondly, we're going to make sure to stay in a single file, not to brake check, okay? Third, I understand there are couples here you can kiss, but your tires can't. That's an absolute. And lastly, when you're going up and down hills, you want to make sure to control your speed. If you're going down, pull back a little bit. If you're going up, keep leaning forward to keep momentum. All right. Go ahead and follow me out.
You all right, baby? You don't got used to it? All right, put this on the Christmas list. We'll put it on the Christmas list. Watch the fire hole, baby. That's back home. Fire holes everywhere. What's that, a football field, soccer field? Oh.
That's called Clifford Park.
Okay.
Where we got in 1973 by the late 80s.
Nice.
That's where we got our first one.
Wow.
Now, if you want to generally like read on how he works as a leader, he was basically like the Pablo Escobar of it.
Okay. Nice. Morning, morning. Like a flamingo.
Flamingo down. So look at the big man, big rock. For you look, you're moving to it. Lean forward a bit. Then
These are fun. I need one of these.
I don't know how to flip my kickstand.
So push the button.
Which one? Oh. There we go.
yeah, probably was the best idea to wear sandals.
I know.
You just laid this down.
Don't need to turn it off or anything.
Oh no, that's well. With the exception of
I had turned mine off. I ain't know.
yeah, with the exception of this one,
Uh-huh.
everything else turns off by itself.
Oh. All right. What you do?
We need a water, don't we? Can't put this on. Nah, because it just fell. No.
Wait.
Okay, that's good.
Got no kalicki?
Huh?
They got any kalikis? Got power, bro. Yes. I do want to get a juice though. You want some juice? I'm in a Powerade.
I probably
You sell water? I don't see no water, bro. This is over there. Yeah, right there. Right here. What do you think? Oh, there she go. Take cash or? Okay.
What size you looking for, darling? Large? Which color? Curtis, come large and
She got jeans.
what Challenger? The white one?
You don't want no shit?
With the $4.
Salt me again.
She's gonna text you right now.
It's curry powder.
Coconut curry. But that's all you need. To make some curry chicken.
I'm talking about that.
This powder.
The jam. That jam was good.
You know, like curry powder.
The jam.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
All right, you'll be in it. Those two.
$4.15.
What Charlie, which one? You want the one up there? That one? No. That's the only two I have left. So sorry.
It's a photo.
Huh?
It's a photo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me show you the box.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, no problem.
Here we go.
You got a little thing in the front.
Huh?
Got a little pouch.
I don't have
Don't mind us like joking around because we do things.
Oh, have fun.
We do make sure life is short.
Yeah, you gotta have fun. There's water in there.
I ain't got no problem.
Oh, so sorry. So sorry.
Are you?
I'm not.
can. You totally can.
This is nice.
What do you know about this?
It's crazy. As much as we come to the Bahamas, we never came to this part up here. I think so. I know too many of the guys over there. Hey, you back again, man? Like, yeah, I'm back again. Especially my guy that does the grill right on the beach. He does that jerk chicken and stuff. Yeah, he knows me on point. You get the jerk chicken, right, man? I got you, man. I know. You need 2 kalikis, right? Yep, that's me. Yeah, 2 kalikis. No weed? No, I'm good. I'm good on that.
Oh, you want real good jerk chicken?
Yeah.
I know where you can get a real good jerk chicken.
On the island?
Yeah, Sonia's jerk.
Sonia's jerk.
On the island? Where else, my guy?
Exactly. You want me to go some offshore?
You know the good spots be in the hidden spots.
Oh. You're right though.
Yeah, it'd be the hidden spots.
No, but this one ain't too hidden. This one was known for years, decades.
Okay. Where's that place? They say the Citrus. It's in Awkward. I think it's on Awkward Island or Awkward Beach or something like that. It says some drink called Citrus or something.
I don't know about that. I don't know about what you're talking about. But if you're looking for places that might sell stuff like that, either Bahamas, Atlantis, or you may have to just keep going down this strip here from Jungle Beach all the way to...
Yeah, we walked all the way. We even took a cab all the way down. I was like, man, this island is big. You can't do everything in one day. It's like...
For real?
It's a lot of stuff to do. It's like, man. I guess that's why we come so much. Cause we was gonna do Atlantis at the time when Atlantis was $99, but now Atlantis is $200. I'm like, $229 now? I was like, that place is gonna be shutting doors real quick.
Yeah, they're actually going to...
Yeah, they're gonna shut the doors real quick.
All right, everybody. Oh, it should be on.
Now it's on.
My sunshine has come.
Charlotte.
Fort Charlotte.
You ever watched Outer Banks or Black Sails at all?
No. Ooh. Black Sails.
TV center.
You're skywalking, man.
What's up? You know, this entire area was meant to be a base. This originally here used to be where the barracks is located.
Damn.
Almost 300 soldiers would be there, resting up whenever they needed to get ready. The guardhouse right there where you would just work. But there was a problem with the barracks, that's why it's gone. There was a problem of the soldiers getting sick at times. Turns out though, there was fought not too far from here. Oh, by the way, we're going to go over this. Make sure my
Okay. Hey, I ain't had a bump like that since '62.
There you go. Morning.
Yeah, we say, bro.
Doing good. We got two today.
All right, God bless.
Blood fire. Blood fire.
Apologies. No. Where was I?
How they got sick with the swamp?
So, There's a pond not too far from here in the botanical gardens, like right there. It was harboring mosquitoes that were transferring disease onto.
Oh, yeesh.
On top of that, it didn't really help that my barracks was made of limestone.
Oh,
And you know the consistency of limestone is always going to absorb water.
wow.
So it's naturally cold and damp.
Mm.
Alright. Go ahead and line along in the shade real quick. I don't want you all being in the sun. Everyone here is too handsome for that. Unless you want sunburn and stuff.
No.
Now, welcome to Fort Charlotte, everybody.
Wow.
This behemoth of a fortress was made in 1789, mainly as an homage to Sahara Charlotte, you may also know her as Queen Charlotte.
Sure.
She was married to King George III at the time. I don't know if that was a he. Like, there are a lot of things happening. And it was also meant to be a deterrent against major invasions. But the reality is, this place barely ever saw any action because it was made after the age of piracy.
Wow.
Now, Lord Dunmore, the governor of New York at the time, was the person that made this and many of the forts that you see on the island, especially Fort Montague. By the way, that one's been rebuilt like 3 times, mainly because it's been attacked a lot.
Wow.
And it's the smallest one. So the irony is, this one doesn't get attacked, but that one gets attacked a lot. Now, last thing I want to mention, coincidentally, Lord Dunmore's wife was also named Charlotte, if I remember correctly. Now, when I heard that, I thought about it. Something ain't right. Because King George and Dunmore were like this. So, to hear Charlotte as well, either he was playing both sides, or that's coincidence. I don't know which one. Follow me.
We'll never say the wrong name.
Wow.
Now, as you go along, you'll notice there's a lot of cracks and a lot of greenery on the fort itself. That's mainly because this area was a huge hill that was carved out as mainly a huge deposit of a certain stone. Anybody know what it could be?
Is that limestone?
There you go. I mentioned it earlier.
Limestone.
Now, as you go along,
Nice.
you'll notice holes on the side and on the top. That'll actually solve the huge issue that existed inside the fort itself. Once we're inside, I'll show you. And yes, we are going inside.
Cool.
To our left is where the Carnival Gardens is located. That's where almost 300, maybe even more than that, species of flowers exist. And nearly 300 of our soldiers will go there and go ahead and farm their own crop. They were each given some seeds and some cattle on to live because during wartime, if you didn't grow your own food, fortunately you just didn't eat. You all hear the dogs in the distance?
I thought that was Michael Vick over there.
I have a tour to do, bro. That's, if you're wondering, that's the Humane Society. It actually shares land with the Carnival Gardens.
Oh,
Hundreds of dogs live.
oh man. Yeah. I wonder if that's when we seen them dogs when we came last time. It was like 6 stray dogs just walking out of nowhere.
Now, as you went along, you'll notice there's a beefy part. By the way, all of that is Arawaki.
Awaki.
But we'll be able to see other magic ones.
That's how you say it. Awaki.
Arawak. When we pass by, like I said, that part is the beefiest part of the fort, Fort Carson. That's where the prisoners of war would be held, and they'd also be aged in gladiatorial.
Wow.
Now we'll be heading Pretty spacious, right?
Yeah, look like Alcatraz.
I mean, unlike Alcatraz, this place actually hosts events.
Yeah, this is crazy. Oh, look at the cannons, dude, look.
Well, you're gonna see a lot of those as we go along.
The British are coming. British are
Go ahead and
coming.
park your Segways right here. Put your kickstand up. Or you can leave it on the wall. Either one is fine. Make sure to take your helmets off and bottle liquids if you have them. Also, we'll be in close proximity, so I won't be using the mic for this one.
Hey, what you just say about Arrow Rock? That's the name of that bay or something?
Yeah, that's the area that was basically dredged up.
That's like the name of the island, ain't it? The Arrow Rock Island. Arrow Rock Island. Quite a bit. How much do you know actually? I don't know.
There you go. There you go. Smart way to say it.
I can't even argue with that.
Like, you know Spanish? No, boom, kink.
One of the many vantage points, by the way. When we get to other points, you'll be able to see a full 360 of the island.
Oh, crap.
By the way, that is one of the 3 reasons this port was actually made.
You see
The
everything.
second reason, that is the only entrance to our ports, inside and out. Outside is deep blue, about 400 meters. Then it goes further in and decreases in depth by a lot. About 80 meters, and then if you go in further, 20 meters, and then about 2 meters. All of that is just enough to allow the ships to come in. Back then, when it was all swamp and marsh, all of this didn't exist. Awaki did not exist. The container port didn't exist. And especially, all this land wasn't there originally.
Yeah, the sun beaming. I love it.
Crazy. So they had good vantage point of seeing them coming in.
Oh, by the way, I can take pictures for you if you want. Oh, hold on. Wait. Oh, by the way.
With me. Oh, okay. Come on, girl.
Okay, eat. Yeah, you know better. Sorry, boss.
Hold on, how you taking a picture with my phone? How you get my password?
I mean, I know how to work phones. You just swipe.
Yeah, you
get
can
you
get to the
back.
camera without the password. Okay. I'll never do it unless I knew.
Look handsome in this. You didn't get it.
All right, everyone good?
Look at the water, boo. Look at the two-tone water. Two-tone water.
You see how fast you can roll down there?
Yeah, you want to go first?
Yep.
No, he was talking about the dogs over there. I was like, oh, that's Michael Vick's camp. We had the dogs. The fight.
Oh, he's over it. He didn't do it.
The fighting dogs.
Are we going in there?
It's crazy. They locked him up for fighting dogs, but they let Big Ben go for sexual misconduct at colleges. Like Big Ben Roethlisberger,
I don't know who that is.
You know who colleges are.
quarterback for the Steelers.
Yeah.
That was so weird, right?
Russell Wilson?
Russell Wilson?
Ben.
You said quarterback for the Steelers. I'm just.
No, we was talking about Big Ben and his
back then. Okay,
sex scandals.
He had sex scandals.
But they locked. He was messing with them. Yeah, he's spiking them little young kids' drinks.
What the hell?
The same time Michael Vick had them dogs.
My boy was Epstein Jr. God.
Yeah.
Kids is drinking.
He's like in as a whole field.
My son's in college.
He was Bill Cosby and them kids.
Oh, yeah. Hello. Woo. Segway to Jumanji.
Don't you start that.
Now, average life expectancy of a soldier at the time was about 45, 46 years of age. Now, the average enlisting age was like 15, 16 years old. So, thank God y'all just missed it. Knowing that, they didn't really have much as far as entertainment. No Fortnite, no Roblox, no TikTok, none of that. They instead, graffiti. Just about everywhere on the fort, you'll see people carve their names or anything memorable onto the walls just before they left. If you wanted to be remembered, this is one of the ways.
We can do it?
What's that?
We can do it now.
Oh, no. You want me to get in trouble? No.
You can call by now.
Thought you already did.
Nah, shut up.
Didn't you and I thought you and John Murray was up here playing cards together. Well, y'all was throwing stones.
Yeah. Big time. This is cool. This is on my life where we went.
If you want to check out the fort, Fort Finn Castle is actually right over there on the Queen Steps.
Oh wow.
Literally ask anybody, they'll show you where it is on Shirley Street.
Is that the 66 steps or something like that?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Whew.
I want to do it at least once. Have you done it?
Me?
Yeah.
I haven't gone the full steps.
Oh.
Unfortunately. Now, does anybody know what this building is behind me that would normally hold? That looks like a cave.
Like
Yeah, that's what I do.
Like
I
a
mean, yeah.
like a brig. That was,
A dungeon.
Munitions depot.
was it a
Definitely
hospital?
not munitions depot.
Hospital?
No, not a hospital. We take three things seriously on this fort: food, water, and ammunition.
Oh.
Wait, well, 4 if you count alcohol.
Rum.
You made.
No, this is mainly for food.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is a pantry. If you let me give you an idea of why putting munitions here would be horrible. Because if one cannonball were to hit this,
Gotcha.
everything goes off.
Got everything.
So
Smart.
instead, the food was kept here because they needed rations, they needed staples, which was bread, by the way, because it was readily available to make. You could make it with starches. Instead of having to buy rice, which was way too expensive, you'd have to ship it all the way from Europe in order to get any of it.
Wow.
Hog meat and spices were the other two. Because hog meat was readily available as well.
Damn.
Now right over here, this is one of 42 cannons that exist on this fort. You already saw some over there. All of them are
Listen.
That's
authentic.
what I was trying to record.
Where'd he go?
They have the crest and VR. That's Victoria original.
Queen.
That was a reigning monarch at the time. This is the serial number and when it was made.
Do it still work?
Oh yeah, these work. Thing is though, if you were to, you know, load this up, it'd probably hit somewhere you don't want it to.
Just gotta raise it up a little bit.
1859.
59.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, you want to move it?
Right.
I'll help you real quick.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, that ain't moving. Now that one is about 5,000 pounds, as much as a quarter.
Whew.
But that one doesn't actually get used. These are the ones that get used. They're usually on
Oh,
turn.
it's got the rollers.
They swivel quite a bit of ways in order to make sure they're able to reload it. And 4 to 5 people are usually manning this one cannon. That includes the captain.
God almighty.
Right in here though, this would be a storage room. And down here, hold on.
Come on, Lottie. Put your back into it.
Alright. Yeah, no, that ain't moving. Anyone want to try?
They locked it on.
It's clearly locked. I'm just joking.
Oh.
The reason why it's locked is because one of our guests decided that this was a railing, and then
Wow.
so the owners of the fort ended up closing that off.
They
Smart.
fell?
No, they didn't fall.
Oh.
They just used it as a railing.
Oh.
Wow.
Is this private owned or do the government own it?
The government doesn't own it. It's just a part of the Bahamas. Because it's hard to say that yes they own it. Technically they govern it. They don't own
They use a lot of longitude, latitude to turn this.
it. Oh yes, for sure. At the time we used the imperial.
Like degrees. Like
Oh, look.
turn 6
I like
degrees.
How, I like,
Yeah. Look at that.
If you're wondering about what the railings were for, right there, these things that they're on.
They help turn it. Keep the guide on it.
This is actually granite.
Wow.
Originally, limestone was what they used to allow the cannons to swivel, but because the cannon and the turrets themselves are so heavy, at least like 9,000 pounds altogether, it would constantly just collapse under it. So granite had to be imported from England in order to make sure that didn't happen.
Just take one shot.
I love you, Kevin. Want first book?
Dang.
Climb up with it. I want you on the second step, and I want to higher than you.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I don't think this one's moving.
no, because I got that brick right there.
Yeah, it's set in stone.
No, just call it a hunch. I don't know.
Come on, what you looking at? Go up. What are you looking at?
That ain't moving.
Step.
Oh, anyone else heard that? This is
That's mine.
okay. Else.
Trust me, that's sturdy. That ain't going nowhere.
Go.
Huh?
Oh.
I go.
Oh, there you go. Brave soul.
You can trust us. We're not an airline. You're good.
Too soon.
Oh, too soon.
I got it. Okay, next. Right. Hurry up, I'm scared.
Well, I know you scared of heights.
All right, I'm done.
That is crazy.
Hey, at least you tried.
I did.
This is wild.
Did you get my picture real quick?
No. 4.5. Come on, Tom.
That's crazy. Just the shots. Just get one shot and come back, reload, muzzle.
Just imagine how many people were up here having to do all the
Jesus.
work.
Yeah.
You sound nervous as shit, bro.
Just especially this one. It's like how many men it took to turn, and you know what I mean? Like,
Feels like, Lord, I pray I'll be able to hold on just a little bit.
How do you know when a joke becomes a dad joke? When it leaves you and never comes back.
Oh, that's what my dad did.